Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mike, Epic Manifesto, and here are your MEX Boys production updates for this week. This is going to be our first edition of your Monday AM news updates for our channel. So first of all, we'd like to apologize for the poor production quality of our Dead Space Part 3 walkthrough. We had a lot of technical issues with it, and our video editing software just isn't up to the task to correct those issues. So, really sorry for that, but the good news is Part 4 should be premiering tonight with absolutely no technical problems whatsoever. We're also going to be showing Part 5 this week, and starting on Wednesday we'll be launching our first audio cast. With Xavier and I, we'll be doing MEX Boys in a Box. This audio cast will consist of talk and opinions, basically on anything we can really think of, or any topics that you guys might suggest. We'll also be giving you updates on Steam and Origin sales, so if you guys see a good deal, let us know, we'll put it on the show. And we'll also be discussing future projects, things we want to try to do, and see if we can get the opinion of all 4 of our wonderful subscribers. So that's pretty much it for what's coming up, and I'll be working on a private project that should make some of you happy. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but if it all pans out, it should be premiering on Thursday night. Or Friday. I haven't really decided yet. But since I've got you here, let's just start off, and we'll get to some bread and butter here for you. There's some stuff coming off a Steam weekend sale that you guys might want to grab. This ends at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so these sales are pretty much going to be over within an hour or so. But if you still want to catch the tail end of the Square Enix 75% off sale, by all means. They've got things like Deus Ex, Final Fantasy, and a few other Square Enix games that didn't quite make the cut into what most people think of as a classic Square Enix game. There's also other games like Interstellar Marines being on sale for 50% off at $7.49, and of course, the Batman franchise is also on sale for 75% off. So if you have any inkling to get any of these games, you should really act now, because the sale's going to be over within a few hours. Period. Just period. That's all. That's all there is to it. The other thing we'd like to announce for anyone who's been watching the Galactic Civilization franchise, they have just released the Early Access Edition on Steam this past week. Now, there's a lot of controversy swirling around this because they're charging $99.99. That's $99.99 US for early access to this game. A game that, by the developer's own admission, is not ready. I mean, it's in an alpha version, it's glitchy as all hell. I haven't had a chance to play it because as a starving college student, I do not have $100 to throw at an incomplete game. However, most of the reviews on Steam are positive. There are a few people who are really ripping on the game for being as expensive as it is and not being nearly as ready as it should have been for an early access thing. But you know what? If you're inclined to get it and you really want to get this game early, give it a shot. Like I said, there's a lot of controversy swirling around this game because for $100, you should be able to pay it, get the early access, and not have to pay for the launch title. There's no information that really tells us whether or not this version will come with the actual release title in it, but it would be something to check out and research. If anyone finds the answer, let us know. The game's system requirements aren't bad. If you've got 4 gigs of RAM and a video card capable of 512 megabytes of dedicated video and a dual-core processor, you'll be able to run this game on minimal specs. If you want to really enjoy this game and really enjoy the enhancements that Stardock has gone with from Galactic Civilizations 2 to Galactic Civilizations 3, you're probably going to want to have at least 6 gigs of RAM, a 1 gig dedicated video card, 5 gigs of hard drive space, and an i5 processor and up. But those are specs that most people have. Computers usually in that range will run for about $600. So you know what? This game will pretty much play on anything you can imagine, which is kind of nice. If anyone has a chance to try this game, let me know, because this is a game I've been eyeballing for a long time. I've been following the developments on this game really closely. because it is just looking phenomenal. And if you do want a great galactic kind of empire building game to try Galactic Civilizations 2. It's about $20, and it'll also prepare you for playing Galactic Civilizations 3. It's one of the best 4X strategy games I've ever played. It's fun, it's entertaining, it combines great immersion with a good sense of humor, so the game doesn't take itself too seriously, but the game has great immersion, and you really do feel like you're running an empire. It really gives you that sense of power. And if you turn the AI's difficulty up high enough, they really do feel like they're working either against you or with you. So that's all we really have for our MEX Monday morning update. We're going to hope to see you guys watching our latest video that we'll be posting tonight. It will be the Dead Space Part 4. And then hopefully Tuesday we'll be posting Part 5. Wednesday we'll be launching our new audio cast. And then hopefully by Thursday, I'll have my private project ready for your review. So that's all for me. This is Mike Epic Manifesto, signing off. And remember, if you're tuned in, keep tuning in. If you're not tuned in, get tuned. That's all for me. Auf Wiedersehen.